Okay, let's return to the fray here. I had to fight the urge, especially with this mission, which again I've played too many times to count, not to rush through and make dumb mistakes, because, again, it's been a really frustrating morning, and there's that urge in me to get caught back up to where I was with the other game. But that's 25 hours away. It's not going to happen in the course of this recording. So there's no reason. Just got to accept that that happened and shrug off the loss of the time and the recording. Definitely had a better opening in that game. We hadn't lost anybody well beyond this point. Although things admittedly were getting kind of tense and potentially bad by the end of that game. So maybe it's not the worst thing in the world. We're starting over, I guess. There's literally no reason to take cover in this mission. Again, having played this mission a million times, the purpose of this mission is to introduce you to a bunch of things.
All these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what we were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
These are obviously remnants from we used to see these things in XCOM 1. The first thing it's introducing us to is the mechanics of playing a Reaper, which again are different than playing an XCOM soldier. For the time being, I'm going to move forward. Again, I played this enough to know that there's no reason for us to dally.
Double time.
Or even take cover.
That's a long run.
The second mechanic it will introduce us to is what you just saw there, the Lost. What the hell is the Lost, you say? Well, brace yourselves, my friends.
I will go.
Those are the Lost. These zombie-like beings. Now, it'll give us a pop-up about this in a second, but I'll explain it myself. A, they are like zombies. They will attack you by moving towards you. They can only attack manually. They don't have a lot of hit points usually, but there are variants of them that have higher hit points or various things like that. One neat mechanic of the Lost is, well, A, they'll attack either you or Advent. They usually seem to show a preference for you, but they do attack Advent on occasion. But provided you kill one, if you shoot at it and kill it, that does not absorb your action. So with 3 bullets in this gun, she could theoretically kill each of these 3 in front of her, and not yet having spent an action, then reload, and still be able to keep firing with her second action. Or maybe not her second action with her, I don't know, but you see the gist. I'm going to do it. I'm breaking cover for her, but I don't really care. There's one dead.
They are not. These creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail. No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things,
Yes.
they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
Now, as you saw there as well, that was her Reaper effect, where sometimes she doesn't get revealed by shooting or doing stuff. In that case, she did. She had a 50% chance. In this case, she did get revealed, but whatever. Now that she's revealed, they see her, they'll do their reaction move. Just keep firing. When you choose to fire at something, it automatically picks the easiest to hit. By the way, you can obviously cycle through them with the left and right bumpers, but this is the easiest one to hit, so why not shoot at it?
One of many. Who can give me a resupply? No compromises. I need ammo to hunt.
You also saw there gained an ability point. We'll talk about that later.
Give me a minute.
What you need to know, I guess, is that killing things in special ways, either with a flanking shot, i.e. killing them in the open, or killing them from higher elevations, or killing them via ambush, any of these things can grant you ability points, which get put into a central XCOM ability point pool. There are other ability point pools, too, that we'll talk about in a bit.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Damn it.
I got nothing.
Alright, sniper can't hit from here, unfortunately. But if she moves up, I'm sure she can get it with her pistol or try.
Roger that.
The pistol is particularly useful against Lost, although it does little damage, because it never needs to reload. So in theory, if you can keep killing shot after shot after shot, you can kill off 10 or 12 things with a pistol. In theory.
Kill confirmed.
We'll put her on pistol Overwatch. This mission will probably comprise the entirety of this episode. It's a long mission. Quite enough damage to kill it, unfortunately.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that?
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings. Hostile
She got promoted there to corporal. You can only gain 1 promotion per mission, so far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I've just never received enough experience to go through 2 promotions, but I don't think you can get to a second promotion via 1 mission. In other words, her experience is probably capped at this point, but I'm not sure.
Target neutralized. Good to go.
Reload. Now, given that, I could keep firing with her, but let's fire with somebody else first. We'll use her as a last resort if these guys miss, but for now I might as well try and get them some experience as well. In case I'm right about the 1 promotion per mission rule.
Hostile neutralized. Hostile neutralized. My ammo's running low. Enemy destroyed. We're green to go. Negative. Weapons dry.
Headed there now. My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly. I go where I am needed. No one will cross.
Should have reloaded her.
I'm on the move. Moving to Overwatch.
So there's 2 new mechanics of the game we've been introduced to here. The Reapers and the Lost. There's more yet in this mission. It's a lot to offer.
An entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it your pet advent in time. I'll watch closely.
I've stated this before, but I do wish Firaxis had not made a pre-made mission like this. It's just
Huh?
maybe they didn't expect people to play it as often as they do. I don't know if you noticed the last game I was playing claimed I was playing campaign number 551. Now, I didn't play every single campaign through that far. I would often start a new game, and if anybody died in the first mission, I would restart the game, that kind of thing. But that said, I had started to that point. I definitely started the game 551 times, a new game. This would be 552 as of today because the other one got crashed.
These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not
Reapers also use their own special rifle called a vector rifle.
I need to reload more ammo.
It's pretty good at long range, it's also good at close range. It's not a bad weapon all around. They also have access to a claymore, which is a mine they can throw out, and then if they shoot the mine, it'll explode. Only Reapers can use it.
Let's do this. Come get some. Overwatch.
We risk all this for pray tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him
Where are you
myself.
going?
Looking
It's right
forward
here,
to this
not that far,
meeting
actually.
already.
Affirmative, moving out.
Shoot with her in a second. We already know she leveled up. Let's see somebody else first. Like him.
Headed there now. Target eliminated. Come on, focus.
Whoops.
I am at your service. Good riddance. No one will mourn them. My ammunition is nearly depleted. Return to your
Biological
gods.
readings in your general area are clear. No more creatures
Alright, we're
on
done.
For
approach.
now.
No, this
Then
part of
let's
it.
not linger here. Head to the evac coordinates now.
Let's make sure everyone's fully reloaded before you exit the map, though, because they start the
Biological
next portion of
signatures are
the
grouping
their
into
mission
A singular mass. One closing in on this position.
A swarm.
with.
We must push forward before it arrives. On Overwatch.
They start the next mission with whatever ammo they had in their weapon. Can't
I
quite
can
make
get
it.
there.
You can't. See?
Rolling. Good to go.
A momentary victory. Others are surely on the way. We must keep moving.
No argument here. Continue to the rendezvous point. Confirmed. You should have a clear path through. You should have a...
I didn't shut him up, that just happened. So we got a Reaper to the meeting point. We gotta get the Skirmisher to the meeting point now. With the other group. The Templar on the left in that image does not look intimidating. He looks like some sort of rag doll. Like a rag golem or something. Yeah. Or clown, I guess, with those stripes on his chest and such. Didn't look like that in person. It's a weird angle.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! We may have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Puppet. Roxtala. Fortet. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Drop 10. The Lost. Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
There's our third Star Trek actor, Michael Dorn, who played Worf.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead.
Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the Skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
So skirmishers have their own special abilities. As you can see, they use a weapon called a bullpup, a little automatic like SMG. One of their abilities is they can shoot twice per turn. They can do whatever they want. They can shoot and then move, or they can shoot twice. So they're not confined to the same exact movement patterns that XCOM operatives are. They also all have a grappling hook, which can be used for two purposes. One, it can be used to quickly traverse to a higher elevation. Two, they can use it offensively, as you saw in that little animation where they shoot out this grappling hook and put it through an enemy's torso, say, and drag that enemy towards themselves, where they can then attack it. They do have a melee weapon called a Ripjack, that weird two-pronged device on their arm. That is pretty vicious. Let's go.
Understood. Moving out. Come get
Two rookies here.
Moving out. Affirmative. Covering out.
A 10 batal. No trespassers.
Shh. I think I heard something.
Obviously, that means we've heard something. At the, meeting point of those concentric lines is where the enemy is. So somewhere around here, it seems like. For which reason, I just go up here. It's a good spot to be.
Moving. Overwatch.
Put on Overwatch.
Okay. Overwatch.
I will go. I await their approach.
Enemy activity.
There. You missed, rookie.
Damage.
Good, you monks. Redeem yourselves. Alright, hit him for 4, that's okay.
Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
So here's the next thing this mission introduces us to. We've had the Reapers, the Lost, the Skirmishers, and now we're introduced to a new type of unit, these flame units. I forget what they're called, Purifiers, I guess. We don't want to get too close to them, but at the same time, we kind of want to get close to them.
Closing
Move here and see what I can do.
Now.
Not great. I'm going to throw a grenade up here and kill this one. Now, ordinarily, here's another rule you wouldn't know about the Lost if you haven't played before. Explosions draw more Lost. I don't think, just because it's the introductory Lost mission, I don't think that rule is in effect during this section. During the next section, it for sure is. During the third section of this mission. So I think we can safely do this. Even if it draws Lost, I don't want them coming near us. This could be bad, actually, now that I look at it. Should I do this? It could be bad. And I may do it, though. Because when these guys die, they sometimes explode. If he explodes, he may ignite the truck, which could explode the truck and kill my girl. I'll do it in a second though. If we see what else we can do first. What other options do we have right now? Can we get him somewhere where he can flank it? No. We can do this though. Let's go to here. Chuck a grenade. Take out the porta potties, so that it's no longer undercover.
Get ready for a surprise!
Presumably Mox can now kill it.
You weren't kidding
Big
when
gas
you said
explosion.
those tanks could explode. Careful with these things. We don't need to take any unnecessary chances.
Well, let's put him on Overwatch in case he comes out of cover in a second. If this doesn't kill it, this will kill it though. Alright, let's try this.
Here, catch!
I hope I was wrong about it blowing up the truck. Alright, she's fine. It's apparently only the cab of the truck.
May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me.
Let's not move until we are fully reloaded.
We're green to go. Affirmative. Covering now.
I'm ready. Come get some.
I must reload. I go as ordered.
Alright.
Moving on target location.
That's affirmative.
I will move.
There may not be any enemies for the next moment. I can't remember. Surprisingly, given how many times I played this. In which case we might as well just go forward.
Move into position.
But let's have some semblance of cover just in case I'm wrong.
Move into position.
Fuck it, let's go right
On the
here.
move.
This is no
Purifier's
patrol.
doing their thing.
It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back! Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
They're lost. The sound of combat excites them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the lost.
So from this point forward, I'm pretty sure explosions will draw them.
Draklar, Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description. It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
Understood. Moving out. Enemies down. Moving to Overwatch.
I move. They will fight no more. I have failed us. Ammunition nearly gone.
We'd hold the position for 4 turns.
Target eliminated.
The shockwave of that explosion reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the Lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that base.
Hostile neutralized.
Ready to go.
Firepower over here. Got him. Yeah, I didn't get it.
Moving. I must focus my strikes. No ammo.
Moving to designated position. Enemy destroyed. Good to go.
That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
No longer a threat.
In the absence of anything else to shoot at, let's start moving up here. I happen to know where the exit will appear. Again, having played the game too many times, and this being a fucking repeat mission every time.
On the move. Ready to rock.
Cover me. Reloading. Moving there.
Good riddance.
Think we've got something here. Just need another minute.
You have your minute. Efficient attack.
Shoot.
We take from the Elder stock. My weapon is nearly empty. I have failed.
Damn it.
Ammunition depleted.
Hostile classified. Running dry. Let's do this. Scanning.
Closing on target position now. I'm on it. Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. We found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Alright. Off we go. No real reason to stop for anything right now. Oh, let's run halfway just in case there's something in front of me. I don't think there is. Barring that, let's keep going. I'd like to reload him before we finish this, but if we can't, we can't.
Long run.
Same reasons I said before, make sure we're all reloaded at the start of the next mission.
Got it covered.
Next set of mission. Next stage of the mission, pardon me. Fuck, here comes a lot. Oh, Jesus, they're on us. Alright, the first question is, can we get these people out? If we can, we don't have time to, we can get everybody out. I'm not gonna deal with these things. If we happen to miss, we get swarmed.
Will do.
Position confirmed. Outrider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
save it as soon as we want to exit, but let's save it as soon as we get up to the start of the next mission. Just again because there is no autosave if we're not in Iron Man mode, and I don't want to have to replay that all again. It will drive me crazy.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Cracksod. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind, butcher of free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Here's the next wrinkle introduced by this set of missions.
Such as this.
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
That is one of the Chosen. There are 3 Chosen in the game: the Assassin, the Hunter, and the Warlock. The Warlock's the one I fear the most, to be honest. You always meet the Assassin first. But they do have different skills. Their skills and abilities are randomized with each play, so you don't actually know what you're facing in the form of this Assassin yet. We'll find out soon enough. Their name also changes to reflect their different abilities. The last time I played, in the game that I was playing before it crashed this morning, she was called the Void Queen. We'll see what she's called this time. And what else I want to tell you really quickly. In case you're wondering why the game was called War of the Chosen. The Chosen, those 3 people are that. The DLC, War of the Chosen was a DLC pack that introduced a lot to the game. XCOM 2 originally was a pretty good game, but the Chosen didn't exist there. The Lost didn't exist there. A lot of things didn't exist there. I'm not even sure the Reapers and such did. Maybe they did. I don't recall. At any rate, because we are facing this girl, and I've played this mission many times, whatever form she's taking, whatever her specialties are, in my opinion, the first time you meet her, because she can be very fucking deadly, your best bet is to get the fuck away from her, back away, and force her to come to you. It's your best chance of taking her out.
Running!
So let's back off. We saw her go the opposite way. Let's go this way. Again, after this mission being the only, this mission is the only mission that I know of
Covering
in the
ground.
game that is 100% preset in how it unrolls. And even that's not true, because of course you don't know what skills the assassin's going to have. So there is some variation right there. You can't be certain what form she'll take. It's kind of terrifying facing her with rookies, for God's sakes.
Location confirmed.
Rookies with unmodded weapons. And as you can see, he's not reloaded. Which kind of fucking sucks. But what are you gonna do? Come on, you bugger.
A long approach.
Alright, she's no longer the Void Queen, she's now the Nightblade. Her abilities, her strengths. Revenge. Chance to return fire against missed shots. So if we fire and miss, she might shoot back at us. Shadow Step. This chosen does not trigger Overwatch or reaction fire. I fucking hate that ability, it's terrifying. Brittle. Takes increased damage from close range attacks, got it. And her adversary is Reapers. Takes increased damage from Reapers. Seen.
At the very least, you will die with honor.
You can see roughly where she went to, I think, with that camera. We might be able to advance a little bit and get her in your sights. Let's try that. Hopefully I'm not making a mistake. I don't remember advancing in the past. He's got to reload. Okay. Back to him in a second. Looked like she went here. If we can get somebody close enough, we'll reveal her. Or we can just back off again further and make her come to us. It's a better bet.
Okay.
She won't trigger Overwatch, but we can still put her on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Something to do.
My life is in your hands. Watching comes naturally. On my way. Got it covered.
In case you didn't notice, she's carrying a big-ass sword. Being undercover doesn't really help us, to be honest. She's just back right against this red thing, is what I should do. Too late now.
Moving.
Give her as much ground to cover as possible, so hopefully she can't attack, but she might get him. Yep. She did 3 damage, and this person's dazed.
Favor what time you have left.
And she's escaping up to the top of that thing. Kinda sucks.
Wherever you presume to strike,
Alright.
I will be watching and waiting.
Revive dazed units. When soldiers are
Looks like
dazed
the
by a chosen
Chosen
attack,
knocked
they
one
can
of
be
our
restored.
soldiers into a daze. We need to get
Telling them
someone
that,
over there to
Central.
help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
Okay, if we do not revive her, the Nightblade, I'm gonna call her the Void Queen a few times, because I've been calling her for the last several days, can run back down and grab her, at which point that soldier will be abducted, and we'll have to rescue her later, and as long as we don't, she can extract extra information from her. So we gotta get her back on her feet. On the other hand, if you allow the character in question, the Nightblade in this case, to steal somebody, as a general rule in most missions, that will end the battle with them. They'll leave the battlefield. So sometimes it's better than having them kill a lot of people. But right now, we want to get her revived. Let's use this girl because
Moving on target location.
after moving, she'll only have a pistol anyway, so...
Get up and get back out there.
5. Maria is blocking this area. I'm going to run her up. We saw the Night Queen if we can. Can I get her up? Can't I, saw the Night Queen go somewhere over here. Let's run her over. She's only a rookie. If we absolutely do lose her, I don't want to, but at least we can get her on the map. We can figure out where she went. There she is. So the others, if they can get up there, can get a shot off at her.
Closing on target
Being undercover won't really help us, but it might a bit if she returns fire if we shoot at her. Maybe it'll help us. If we miss, not a good chance to hit. Might be better off not shooting. Not sure. Let's give it a minute. Again, being undercover isn't the most important thing against her because she uses her sword more often than not. So I'm gonna run up and get as close as I can. Hope it's not a mistake. Though we missed, so she might return fire here, and I am exposed now that I think about it.
Never commit to strike unless you are truly.
Shit. Alright, I was lucky.
This position is no good anymore.
I will not be denied.
He might be denied. Alright, he can use his grappling hook to get up there fast. Get him right to here.
Useful aid.
I can also, however, run him like right up close and then fire. Or I can fire twice from here. Twice at 66% isn't bad. Let's try that. One hit.
I won't be slowed by your feeble attacks. Yeah, almost out of ammunition now.
If we get a third attack on her, she'll be... Because she's brittle, she'll take extra damage, so I may end up doing it with this guy after all. Matter of fact, let's go for it. Missed, but maybe she won't fire back. It said it may fire back, right? Didn't say it automatically would.
They're all over me! Moving out!
Heading there now.
I know she's exposed again, but this girl will use her sword for her attack, I'm almost certain. May just kill the girl that's standing there, the one that's got 1 hit point. Hopefully not. No, she ran away a bit.
Your eyes deceive you.
Just use some sort of grenade. It's a grenade that blinded my people. Not all of them are blinded, right? That one is. He's not. Chance to hit is low. That was his. Get him closer. It's still not going to help that much, is it? Shit. Let's start with a grenade. This could make things bad for us. Can't quite see where I'm going, can I? Look at somebody else first. Alright. He's going to want to throw it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't really tell, can I? I better not do this. Try moving him closer.
I go.
Close range attacks do more damage. Sure, I forgot about that.
I expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprised me, XCOM. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Now, ordinarily, those chosen do not retreat from battle unless they're like you have to knock them out like down to 0 hit points. She did in this case because of
just rang the dinner bell for every remaining Lost in the city.
a scripted mission. It's her introduction.
The entire Lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
So because of what this mission is, she retreats when you get her down to like 25% of her health or something like that. Really, that's the closest one? Alright, fine.
Target down. Target disabled. My ammo's running low. Target neutralized. Ready to engage. Got no ammo. Enemy is still up.
Still blinded for the time being, so it's gonna be kind of hard to get him out of here for now. He's not. Just leave him here on Overwatch. I'm moving him forward.
Roger that.
Not taking him off the bridge until these guys can see again. Get them closer though.
Moving to designated position. Come get some.
Can't quite see what I'm doing, can I?
I'm on the move. I'm reloading.
I'm not sure how many turns this lasts.
Will do.
Not quite.
Not good.
At least it missed me. If it aimed at me, I'm not sure if that was me missing it or missing me. So the word missed. It's taking its time with this dramatic one.
Alright, that one hurt.
Oh, it didn't miss me. Okay, it got me.
Initial analysis of these creatures'
Alright, blindness is
movement
gone.
patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they're not
Pistol.
the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing,
Enemy eliminated.
not horrific possibility.
Blindness has gone from most of them, maybe not all of them. I can't tell.
Headed there now. Come get some.
Reloading. A 10 baton.
Moving to designated coordinates. On Overwatch.
I can put her back into concealment. She can do that once permission as Reaper, but I'm not going to bother. I want her to be able to stay on Overwatch. If she's in concealment, she won't break her concealment to fire.
My turn on
Rather have her
watch.
available as a firer. Only thing left in this map now will be lost. We don't have to really worry about cover. One of these people has a med kit, and they should use it on her when they get a chance.
Moving to Overwatch.
If an easy such opportunity presents itself. Let's run down there and speak with them.
Moving out.
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the Lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
Move into position. Overwatch.
A competent approach.
These are a confident approach, not a competent approach. Not sure though. Let's move the other girl forward.
Moving to
Here.
designated coordinates.
Put her on Overwatch. Move him up and heal her.
Rolling. Get back in there.
Understood. Moving out. Scanning.
I could have fired there, actually. I didn't realize I had a sight. I should have. Could have killed it and then gone in Overwatch. Just wasn't expecting to be able to see it when none of the other people could.
Shot failed to connect.
Well, this ain't good.
Volk would be disappointed.
Every one of them missed.
Adjusting sights.
This could be bad.
Die like this.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to
I
these
believe
people.
you. Return to your gods. I need more ammo. One of many. I need to reload. I require ammunition. No compromises. No one will mourn them. My ammunition is nearly depleted.
Moving out. Hostile neutralized. On Overwatch.
They already had that rank unlocked. It's kind of weird that this is telling me that again.
Moving out.
I guess it's because it's mission.
Moving Overwatch.
A long run.
Roger that. Scanning.
Heading to that location. Got it covered.
Quite kill it.
Enemy eliminated.
Death to the invaders.
Enemy eliminated.
Not good.
Yeah, that shot looked good to me.
There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility. I must focus my strength. Their casualties grow. Weapon running low. We take from the Elder stock. I have no more ammunition. Ready, weapon.
On the move.
them past.
That's affirmative. I'm on it.
Good to go. Got it covered. On the move. Overwatch.
Tell your gods I'm coming.
Good riddance.
Detecting additional Lost converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the Lost are
It is
on
the
to our
Elder's
strategy.
will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere lost for that to happen.
Hostiles pacified. Hostile neutralized.
Volk says hello. Do we have ammunition available? Your friends will join you. Give me time to reload. I will need more
I love the
ammo.
mannequin stuff they put in the window here. Given they look so much like the Lost. Saw it better in an earlier shot. The mannequins.
Moving out.
Ready to rock. Come get some.
Moving to designated position. Affirmative. Covering now.
I go as ordered. Non-evade detection.
Heading there now. On Overwatch.
That's affirmative.
Overwatch. Firebrand's in position, but the evac zone's even hotter than we thought. Running out of time here, people.
Tell her to hold as long as she can. We will be there.
Hostile neutralized. Taken care of. Affirmative. Covering now.
I'll be there soon.
On the move!
Want to get too close to them, but obviously want to get closer to our
A
destination.
great distance.
Getting it done.
Getting it done.
It's not like she was mocking him. Get it done.
Come on. I think I need some help.
Oh, fuck.
Central.
I didn't think
The
they'd actually
sheer
get in close enough to hit
magnitude of
us.
the biomass converging upon this position is staggering.
All right.
If our team does not evacuate now,
They know.
Not quite, eh? Wow. Really?
Moving.
Target neutralized. No longer a threat. Could use some ammo over here. Orders confirmed. On the move. Nailed him. I'm all out.
Can't get out of this turn, so let's not push everyone there.
I await their approach.
Can't get out of this turn because that one girl obviously missed. Lost her turn.
Got it covered.
Two of them did, I guess.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Come get some.
Missed the target.
Jesus Christ, guys. Can we get everybody out? Get her here.
I am at your service.
So she's in the exit zone. Just all we need to do is get people in the exit zone. We can fire from here safely. Might as well. Shouldn't have fired before the pointer, though. For that reason.
You must keep me resupplied.
She has to get here so we can...
No need to ask twice.
Yes, Commander. For the free.
Try and pick up some extra experience or ability points while we're exiting here.
No more. Ammunition depleted. I must reload.
Moving. Got him.
Alright.
Not even close.
And this last guy enters the square and we are done. The
Move into
end.
position.
Hour-long mission. So a few housekeeping things to wrap up after this, and then we'll call it quits.
We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit?
This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Foxtrot 410.
Time to return home, traitor.
Our new alliance with these outlying resistance factions presents an intriguing opportunity to study the varying means of survival they each employed all these years.
So Mox got captured there, that's automatic, it's part of that story mission. That's the only time it's automatic in the game. People can be captured, but that's the only time it's a scripted event. Let's start promoting our people. You can see we did get Dragonova on our team permanently.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The resistance
Now, the three other factions
take a more
besides XCOM.
flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers, and can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
As he just said. So, as a corporal, which she now is, she only has access to the corporal rank of abilities or lower. you can see we've talked about ability points a few times. She currently has soldier ability points 10. She got those for leveling up. But the XCOM pool of ability points can be used for any character or other circumstances as well besides just leveling up characters. But those we accumulate during the battles by performing, feats like sniping from a higher elevation or a flanking attack, etc. So she technically has 14 points she could spend right now, but we're not going to touch the XCOM AP even if we could. We're going to spend her 10, which means we can get one of these two things. Remote start, detonate an environmental explosive, causing it to deal double damage within twice its normal radius. Does not reveal the Reaper, that's pretty cool. Or blood trail, shots deal +1 damage if the target has been wounded this turn. I guess I'll take remote start. That'll be it for now. Alright, let's promote this person and see what they turn into. She became a grenadier. Well, he did, sorry. These things are not lining up with the people. She become. Awesome, a specialist, alright. He was already this, so he gets to advance. We're going to make him a medic. Purebred medic. So he has choice between medical protocol, which allows him to send the gremlin out to heal. If he has a medikit equipped, it can be used twice. Or give him combat protocol, which allows his gremlin to go out and scan an area to reveal hidden people. But for now, we're going to make him a medic. And lastly, we can make her a gunslinger or a sniper with his first choice. Either Long Watch allows Overwatch to trigger with squad sight, or Return Fire when targeted by enemy fire, automatically fire back with your pistol once per turn. I'm going to go with that route for her for now. That is that. Let's continue. No items recovered. We did, however, get 69 intel. We'll tell you a bit more about intel in future episodes where it comes into play. Right now, just know it's another resource like supplies, used for different purposes. We also got Dr. Jerry Moore, the scientist.
Forces of Patent have taken many captives in their
Ox was
time,
captured.
but they are not nearly as persuasive as I am.
So there will be later on a mission that can pop up where you can try and rescue him, but until that point, she has him in her grasp, and she can learn more about us as long as he stays captured. She can learn more about us even when he's not captured, but she gets extra intel on us as long as she has a captured soldier.
Clandestine advent facilities built up outside the city centers.
As you can see, the introduction of the new scientist increases our research, or decreases our research time by 33%.
We might find. They could be
got her.
doing anything in there. We should talk to
Was
our
there anything else we
friends
needed
with
to
the
do right now?
resistance. If we deploy on a covert action,
guess not.
They can help us find out where our captured soldier is being held.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
So we're going to call this episode right here, a little more than an hour. That was Operation Lost and Found. When we return, we'll dive into the game with no more scripted events ahead of us to worry about, which is awesome. Talk to you soon. Let's save the game. Under YT is saving another thing, same thing is great. And let's exit.